I'm a dermatologist by profession. That's why I make my day living. I started writing books when I was pretty advanced in my years, almost 60. And my first book was a book of science and philosophy. And it had all of my kind of studies and beliefs and that sort of thing in it. And then my sister, who's also, well, she was a journalism major at the University of Texas, and she said, well, why don't you write a fiction book and put philosophy in it? I said, well, how am I going to do that? So I came up with the idea of a murder mystery, kind of a serial murderer in Dallas, set in Dallas, modern day Dallas, and I put a philosophy club in it, and the serial murderer is he uses twisted philosophy to pick his victims. And then I've always been interested in history, so my next book was a historical fiction. It's set in ancient Greece at the time of Alexander the Great. It has philosophy in it too, because Aristotle's in it. And then my daughter also is a creative writer, and she writes poetry, so she and I did a poetry book together. I enjoy writing because, well, it's been a hobby of mine. I wrote my first short story when I was probably in the 9th grade. And at high school, I submitted it to the high school newspaper, and they said, well, it was too controversial. So they didn't print it. So I've always been interested, you know, and then I've been very, very busy in my practice. And so as I slowed down, I started writing, and I enjoy writing now. I come to the festivals. Austin is a great place to come. It's full of wonderful places. And this is my third year to come to the festival. I've sold quite a few books here. Austin is a real city. I live in Dallas, and there's not much to do downtown. You can't really walk downtown like you can in Austin. Austin is really a great city. Lots of people walk up and down. There's places to eat. People live downtown. And of course, I love the people. I mean, they're just great people. Texans are wonderful. We love Texas, don't we? You can look at my books at alkekbooks, alkekbooks.com. They're available on Amazon, of course. But I'll be back in Austin next year.